Nissan has thousands of cars that no one wants. Yeah, we know they have thousands of cars sitting, gathering dust in China. That's not what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about cars in America. In fact, one model actually made up 33% of all of Nissan's sales in America. And that's the one model that people, it seems, actually don't really want anymore. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. It's great to see you. You know, I just got to say a big thank you to our Patreon supporters, also YouTube members. If you'd like to become a member, you actually get access to some of our videos in advance. I'll put links in the description below. Guys, I hope you had an amazing week. But honestly, things are, in my opinion, going from bad to worse for Nissan. I believe Nissan is in a lot more trouble than what we realize. Nissan has what is called a problem. It has factories that are building vehicles that people in the future, or in fact people now, don't really want that much unless they can get them really, really, really cheap. Nissan can't shift the Nissan Rogue fast enough. It has a huge number of 2023 models sitting in dealer lots, and we're already 3 months into 2024. So that's a bit of an issue. Apparently Nissan has nearly 30,000 unsold 2023 models. Now Nissan have been saying how things are going so great for them in America. Everything's wonderful in America. They're making great profits. But this is a bit of an issue. This is 30,000 cars. And it's actually, in my opinion, wouldn't be a big issue if it was just the United States. But Nissan actually is more, it's historically more important for Nissan to sell a lot of cars in China than it is in America. But now Nissan's going, well, yeah, China is, well, we're screwed in China. So what about America? We'll do great in America. Well, if there's this many of the most popular car that Nissan sell in America that haven't sold for this long, then that's an issue. And what this means is that Nissan dealers are having to massively discount the Nissan Rogue. Nissan hopes that this volume-based discount program will kickstart sales of the 2023 Rogue in 2024. Now, this is Nissan's best-selling vehicle in the US, but of course, it's going to have to provide some pretty big discounts. According to a report from Automotive News, slashing prices on older inventory may have a problem for dealers. The discounted 2023 models put greater price pressure on the 2024 version. This is especially true as the new model year Rogue is merely a refresh. It's not a new model. It's pretty much the same as the old version. In addition, the price cuts will have a knock-on effect on the Rogue's residuals, or the resale value, making people less likely to buy a new version, being afraid that they might lose a lot of value, which they will. This is an old internal combustion engine vehicle. It's not technologically modern in any way, shape, or form. Now, apparently, this is the first time that Nissan has offered such a huge volume-based sales program since COVID happened. And the problem here, guys, is when you combine this with the fact that the United States has more inventory than ever in the history of the country. I mean, US inventory it's now hit nearly 3 million cars. And much of this inventory is more than 200 days old. Huge amounts. So there is literally, we talk about there being millions of old cars sitting in Chinese car park lots, gathering dust, and then manufacturers having to sell them for 40-50% discounts. Now, it's not quite that bad in the US, but it's certainly getting there. I mean, we have more inventory. Dodge, Ram, Chrysler, Jeep, they have 156 days of inventory right now. That's the worst they've ever had in their history. This is the kind of thing we saw happen right before there was that huge financial crisis that bankrupted General Motors in 2008. Could that sort of thing happen again? Well, anything could happen. Think about what's going on, what's about to happen in China right now. There's about to be a pretty serious economic recession. So how will this affect everyone else worldwide? Well, I don't know. It's anyone's guess. What are your thoughts? So let me know in the comments. Bye-bye.